Good morning, everybody, and welcome to House and Garden Flipper episode 196. We're heading straight into the semi-detached house today to continue our flip. We have a few more houses to go, so now my mind's gone blank. Raphael Urko says he would be happy to have his own sauna at home. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Alright, so we've just had a bunch of stuff downloaded to the system. I was running through the house and going to see what happened to the buyer order if I set the house up exactly the same way it was when I bought it, furniture wise at least. So without further ado, we need to find what sort of table that is. So I've never tried this kind of approach before. I'm just curious to see how it works out. An enormous wooden table that looks kind of like grey wood. Let's have a look. So it looks... Where's that marble? I don't think marble was an option. Grey wood's pretty close, but let's just have a look. Elm, blackwood, cedar, cherry, grey wood, wenge, white. Pretty sure it's not white. We're going to stick with the grey wood, and we'll just find a nice little spot for it. I might stick it here. That's going to make it an absolute menace for putting things in, so we'll just sell that now. Alright, now someone likes the red checkers. Alright, let's see if we can find these chairs. So normally I would just go and do complete freeform and see how things are, but I'm actually really curious to see what would happen if I put everything back in the house that was already in. I think it's actually this chair. No, okay. So we're looking for the red and white check patterns. So I'm pretty sure it was that. Alright, let's see if we can find another close match. So I may be forced to choose a different chair if I can't find the same one, I think. So I'm not seeing any chair of that format that has that pattern. Alright, so we just have to get something close to it. And hope that the colour of the furnishing isn't what's influencing the buyer, because they're going to be very upset when I sell it. And they can cope. Pretty sure the Lamox doesn't have... Ooh. See, there's some different patterns in here, but they're mostly the same. So I don't think the red checker pattern made it through the cut. So I think what we're looking at is we're looking at Lolo chairs, and wow, that makes it pretty hard for me to decide what I want. It does have the darkish legs, or maybe it's got, no, not whitewood. Okay, light legs, I think it's got. Dandelions, Trixel. I've already done one greenhouse. Let's not do that again for a bit. I'm really hedging towards the diamond crosses or the black. There's nothing really red. Alright, let's just have a look and see how this compares. It's the same chair, it's just... Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to just buy 6 of these and tuck them in the corner. And then we're going to sell. Right. Okay. Well, these are pretty easy to find. I'd like to know what colour they were. It looks like they had timber in here. So let's grab the timber. I'm actually thinking you could do so much with this house if you just banged it open. But anyway, let's hold our horses and continue the experiment. We're looking at let's try again and actually put it in the furniture section where we'll find them. These are HGTV shelves, so there they are. All right, let me just looking at dark frames, and you know what? I'm going to hedge on the that they're wooden, that we have a dark metal frame, and I'm going to actually match the grey wood in because I don't think it's. I mean, it could be the cedar. Actually, it might be the cedar. Let's have a look. There's no dirt here. So it could definitely be the cedar, but I'm actually going to go with the grey wood to match the chairs. So yeah, I'm already making my own little variations. So we had 2 of these big fellas. And we had 1 of these short fellas in there. So we'll just grab the low wooden bookcase. What did I do with a wooden? That's right. Wooden low. So we need a dark and we need a grey wood. And I'm just going to stick that over here. And then I'm going to sell. I'm completely ignoring the customers as best I can. Alright, I'm going to sell these. We have some kind of window seat. I'm probably going to change the top to match through. That is probably something I'll change, although we do have that red rug with that odd little outline. Let's see if we can find the rug. We might need to change a few things to match it. So let's go floors. Alright, rugs. Alright, it's a rug with a border, so we're either looking at probably at this. It's a striped rug, maybe? No, okay, it's not that one. What's the harem? Alright, it looks like I might be just having to go for close. I don't like going for close. I want an exact match. The only other rug I'm thinking it might be is that, because that's got a nice variety. It's green. But it's got solids, and what I'm looking for is that stripe. I know. Have you ever had those days where you just want to throw your hands up in the air and go, you know what, this was a dumb idea. But we're not going to. We're going to just give it the best shot we can. Ooh, that is not our best shot. Okay. So, nope, that's a navy. Alright. Rug striped. Oblong. Wide Persian. Wide agrodo. Let's have a look at the agrodo. And we'll have a look at the harem. So I'm thinking the closest I can get is the harem with its red, and probably that border. But because we've got so much grey in here, what I'm going to do is probably go with that grey and probably go with that red. I think that's the closest I can get, except I don't really like it. I think I much prefer that. Yeah, I see. Alright, so we're going with a grey theme by the look of it. Not something I'd planned. I'll just sell that now. They like carpets, the Smoths. Alrighty. So we have I'm not quite sure what that thing is. It looks like some kind of bench seat. Let's go with furniture, and pretty sure it's not an armchair, but we'll have a... Okay, no, I'm wrong. It is an armchair, and it is either the narrow seat Amma with patterns or the narrow seat. It's one of these. We're going to go with grey wood, whichever one we choose. We're going to match the pattern to the chairs in the kitchen. Oh gosh, if we can. So there it is there. We're going to give it greywood base. I'm just wondering if maybe we need a bit of contrast in that. That's a no. That's so big a no, it's not funny. Oh, I like that though. So I mean, we could go with the pillow here. Yeah, no. So what if we reverse this? It's better. Alright, so we just want to play with the base. That's too much contrast. Ditto. Ditto. Alright, let's just go with that for now. So we will stick that over there and sell this. Okay, now we have 2 half sofas. What these half sofas are going to do is they're going to also count as beds, which means that we're going to have more than one bedroom, even if we just have a lounge room and a bedroom. We need... Alright, so the cushions are matchy-matchy. Oh no, I think I know what sort of sofa that is. Let's have a quick look. And I'm also being very silly and I haven't put my timer on. So... just give me a tick and I'll set my timer so that I don't bore you to tears for too long. There we are. Alright. Really not sure I like that. And I definitely don't like that. You know, we might try that. Oh no, I've already bought one, haven't I? Oh, what am I on? Alright, we're looking for lounge chairs. So it's not an armchair. Thinking these are sofas. And they have a definite left and right to them. Although I think what we've got there... Yep, that'll be probably 2 lefts, maybe. Okay, these are our lead-on sofas. They have the cushion in the corner. You also have your rode-ons. So your load-ons, and your lead-ons. Alright, what do we got? Oops. Okay. I think they're one of these. Alright, we're not going to get a variation in the upholstery. That's just the way it is. So that's our dark coloured sofa. Our light coloured sofa will give us a nice light grey. I think I prefer that. The legs are matchy-matchy. So there we go. And I should have bought many. So there's one. Oh, and I've got it round the wrong way. So the arm thing is at the other end. So it's a load-on. It's a load-on light. That's a load-on dark. I don't think there are any load-on lights. Huh. Let's have a look and see if we can find it. Alright, so the only other option we've got is a load-on sofa in itself. Alright, well, executive decision. I prefer the light. So we're going to go with the light coloured sofa with the light grey and the light coloured legs. And we are going to buy 1 and 2. And then we're going to zap these. I know, all it is an angle to the thing. Alright, I really don't like that chandelier. But we'll put one up for now and then we'll decide on whether or not we're going to change it. So lamps and ceiling. I mean, that's kind of cute. We could do that instead. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have the same furnishings. Oh, wait. Pretty. I actually do like that, though. We'll just stick that up there. And then I think we'll go over here and deal with the other thing. Look at this thing, that's huge. See, this is a chandelier with bulbs, and I don't... Yeah, see, I'm not fond of that. Alright, but okay. And we need a second chandelier in here anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a dangly light thing for the kitchen. Just something fairly plain, like that. And it's going in here. Alright, so that's our two lights for this area. There's our furnishings. The walls in here were unpainted. The floor in here was... I'm not sure. Let's see if we can find a match for it. Because we definitely want to give it a nice floor. I think it was floor panel dark. But I'm actually going to be very naughty. And we're going to go with our grey fitted carpet for half of the house. Probably from this corner, because it's a nice natural division. And there we go. And then for this part of the house, we're going to go with some kind of tiles, because that will be cool. Oh, that's right. There's no grey tiles. Oh, I got caught by this last time. So what we're going to want is something as close to grey as we can get it without it being grey. Okay, ceramic tiles grey, but that's like concrete flooring. I want something pretty. See, so I could do this, but I don't think I like the contrast. Maybe. Actually, you know what? Yes, we can do that. So, without further ado, we're going to finish off this room. And just get things done. So the fridge was kind of standing over here. And the sink was standing up against the center of this wall. And I changed out the stove, that's right. So the stove was actually a stovetop and it was right next to the fridge. But what we're going to do is we're going to put it about here. And I'm just going to grab that little... Oh man, did I get a... I did. That was daft. Alright, let's grab this thing. It's not meant to be that. It's actually meant to be the normal cupboard. So we'll just replace that right now before I forget. Kitchens. And it was a... It was a Culina, but it was the Culina cupboard without the peninsula. So let's go find the nice single Culina cupboard. Single door cabinet, that's what we're meant to have. And it had the snowy top and the light coloured handles. And right, and it's going in here. I know I should be doing the tiles and the walls. It would be logical. Alright, and then I think we had some kind of... Oh yeah, alright, I'm going to have to think about how I do this. Pretty sure we had something there. And I don't know if they've made it so we can put the wok. No, we can't put the wok on the oven yet. That's a shame. That's just going to be painful. We'll get to that in a minute. We had above the sink, we had this cupboard. And then we had these things on either side. So let's just arrange these. We might just lift them a little bit. So tall people, short people beware. I know, and I'm actually not going to paint this wall. I'm going to tile it. So it's going to be a little bit different to the original. But not too much different, I should hope. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to stick these over here. Actually, you know what? Why don't we just grab the table? Pull it into here. Right, now our life is a little bit easier. We have some little plates and we're probably going to buy some more. So, which side does our bread and butter plate go on? I don't know. I know, there's a flaw in my plan. I'm not up on etiquette. Maybe something like that. And then we had glasses, which I'm going to just kind of sit over here. I'm probably going to have to go look up place settings to make this look anywhere near decent. So we will just very quietly pop all of these in here. So this is my experiment. We're just going to see how the buyers would react if we gave them the same furnishings. We don't necessarily have to give them the same what do you call it? Oh man, really? Alright, that's where that goes. The exact same things, like we don't have to throw the cutlery on the floor if we don't want to. I mean, we might want to, but I couldn't think why. Alright, that looks like it might have to be a slightly bigger thing. Let's just grab that and drag that this way. I probably just have to move the fridge is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay. Then we're just going to grab this thing and move it here so everything's all budged up to where it should be. Put this here. All right. I'm just going to close that. Just pop this over here. Okay, now cooking things. I'm actually going to put the cooking things over here because you're going to want all of your utensils next to your stove. Actually, there is one thing I need to put in before I go too nuts with the cooking things. We've completely forgotten a range hood. And I forget where to find them. Oh, here we go. So we have a cooker hood. Ament, Lyra. I just don't think there's home appliances. There we go. So there was no range hood in here when we did it, but that was because it had a oh, I forget. It's that. That looks. Ooh, pretty, I guess. Okay, so we can put this here. Grab that. Just, I know what's in the way. Come here, you menace. All right. And then we're just going to grab our other utensils and I'm going to pop them over here on the other side. So now we've got our kitchen utensils actually near where they're going to be used. Just grab my thing. We might just pivot that. Personally, I actually want a space next to the fridge where you can use. I think the collision range on that is huge. All right, let's just pop this over here in the corner. Okay, so that is everything that was in this house. Just grab these chairs. I'm thinking I've made a slight tactical error in putting the table in at the moment. Actually, I'm thinking what we need. I know, I'm about to drop everything on the floor again. Just shove these chairs over this way. No one's going to be sitting at the end of the table, although that is a good spot to put a bookcase. So what I was going to do is just move this. Let me just step back a bit so I can get an idea. Down to about here. Did I break my plate? No, I did not. Alright, let's just move the plate up to the end. And we'll just move everything kind of just down just a little bit. I know I'm stealing glasses now. I've forgotten which side the plates were supposed to be on. I think I had them on this side. I've got no idea. Pop that over there. Grab this. Pop it here. Grab that. Pop it here. Grab this. Tuck it under the table here. This might give me a better idea of where I actually want to put the crockery. And we'll grab that. Pivot it. Oops. So there's not a lot of room in this kitchen really, but that's okay. Like I said, we're going to design it a little bit according to how the house came. Just see what the reaction of our buyers is at that point. And once we've got all of this in, we may end up tweaking it anyway. There's a certain symmetry in this. Right, hopefully that's not too much. So this is pretty much how the kitchen was, except these things were over here and all of that. Let's just set the lounge room up vaguely the way it was. We may actually change everything shortly. Just stick that over there for a minute. All right, grab this out of the corner. It's in the way. Grab our grey wood, pop it over here. Grab our cupboards. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to roam through the house like a lunatic and set things up the way it was. And then we're going to come back through and tweak things to the way we think it should be. Well, as close to the way it was as we can get. So for instance, when we're doing things like maybe I'll put a wall TV in over there on that wall, I might just alter how the couches sit. And we might put something else here. Alright, so that's how that looks at the moment. I don't have a grey wood door. That's okay. Let me just hit this light switch. Alright, so we're going to want this in the center of this space. So I'm going to put it about here. So it's going to be a very softly lit room. I might have to put some wall sconces in. Okay, let's find ourselves a door. That's our front door, isn't it? Oh, right. So maybe I've got... So there's a Sembian front door. Oh, look. Yeah, okay, I thought that was grey. I had my hand... That's kind of pretty. I don't like it from a security perspective, but... So what I was looking at was with these more solid core doors. Let me just go into doors. So these things don't come in multicolours, so that's a pain. Oh, these might be... These look... Okay, we are going to have fun with the doors, because we can, and I like it. So, these internal doors are in Teriyuka, so they must have come with the Japanese garden update maybe, and I just haven't noticed them. Bathroom doors. Ooh. Alright, let's get our exterior door out. Front door Sion. Does that come in grey wood? That's kind of pretty. Mind you, it's a big glass panel you can break, but I guess if you use the right glass, it's not such a problem. Alright, so we have a Scion. I was thinking of using the Redum, because then the Redum could be continued with any of these doors as an internal theme. So, yeah, let's go with this. It's not really my first choice, but it'll do. Huh, okay. Alright. That's cool. Kind of pleased with that. It is definitely not as well lit as I would like though. So what I might do is move this light. Okay, so I was thinking maybe we would put the chandelier a little bit more over this way. I'll probably have to step in a bit. There we go. Yeah, and then that means we've got this little dark corner here. So we might want another light of some kind in this corner, just to light it up a little bit. And I was looking at maybe not just a ball lamp, but something a little bit more elegant. A dilacerant. How does that look? Let's have a look at this one. We can make it white or we can make it light. Let's make it light. Let's make it the short. We'll see if the short drop is better. And we'll just grab it. Now, how does it look if I pop that up here? All right. So that's much better lit if we put that there. Okay. So there are a lot more things I want to do with this room, but I think just for the moment we're going to leave it and then we're going to come back to it. So these are all internal doors and we're going to sell a lot of them. Oh, whoops, that's not an internal door. Okay. That's the front door. This is a side door. Now we don't have anything apart from front doors in this catalogue, do we? I mean, they're all kind of front doors. There's no actual back doors. So what we might do is continue the theme with the door just being this. So I'll just buy that. I'll work out what I want to do with the floor in this space later. So this is a bedroom door. Wow, that's for 3 kids. That is probably going to change, I would say. So we're just going to grab the internal doors. Doors and windows. Doors. Okay. There we go. So we're going to look at... I'm actually preferring this more from a privacy perspective. So, ooh, a grey wood. And then a grey wood frame. Why do I... Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Okay, what's that? No, that's glass. Okay, so you could panel those in. My bad. All right, so I want a grey wood frame. No. Hang on. Frame. Right, we're good. What would black look like? Does it look odd? I don't know. You know what? I like the idea of having that frame there, so I'm actually going to leave it in. It looks a bit dungeony, doesn't it? Let's have a look at that front door again and see if we had that frame option, because I'm thinking that would be a very cool kind of thing. No, okay. All right, so what we'll do is I'm just going to get rid of the... Yeah, let's get rid of that. And let's grab it again. And we're just going to go with the grey wood at the top, and we're going to go with the grey wood at the bottom. So I don't actually have any furnishings to fit that with. So, all right, I think, yeah, that's fitting a little bit better. Not as well as I might want. And so we're going to need a bathroom door over here. There was a Capulus bathroom. But I also like the cameo for this function, or the Lanure. Matter of fact, I think we're going to go with the Lanure for this one. So grey wood. Oh no, no grey wood frame. Oh, wait a minute. Door. Yes, there's a grey wood frame. They're not crazy. The details. I'm going to go with white for the details just to keep that lightness through. The handle, we're going to keep that light. I'm not happy with these third colours. That works. That works. Let's go with the black on these. Yeah, that works. I mean, you could probably then give this a black wood frame, but I'm thinking the grey wood still looks better. So we're going to buy that. Which way do I want the door to open? Yep. So I want the door to open towards the kitchen. Except that if you come out, you're going to get wiped out by the bathroom door. So, okay, we're going to have to do it this way. That just looks odd, doesn't it? Alright, no, it's going to have to go this way or it's going to look odd. What I don't like is that it opens out into here instead of out against this wall. So if someone's coming around the corner, they may just get a snoot full of door. We do need a light in this little section. I'm thinking we might just go with our normal delacerant. That looks good. Put it on the short thing, make it light. And we'll just pop that up in here. There we go. Alright. Alright, it's not finished by long chalk. So in here I have a towel radiator. Okay. And that's a compact. Let me just match it up while it's still there. So we have bathroom. Pretty sure we're looking at the WC-EMI. We're just going to go with the plain white because if the whole toilet changed, no, I'm wrong. It's not that. Okay. This is why we're... Is it this one? No. I'm pretty sure it's not the camo, but okay. No. I think it's actually probably meant to be that. And maybe the sizes are a little bit out of whack. So we'll just grab this thing. Yeah, that'll be the one we use. And just grab my cell tool, pop that there. It's close. I don't like it because it's oversized. The proportions are all wrong. Okay. We're going to go with the grey wood for the sink. Let me just see if I can match up the style though. So we need our bathroom. And it was one of the older, it was like that. Yeah, it's definitely this one. Okay, so the base. Not seeing any changes. Alright, so this is pretty much, it's as close as I can get. Okay, let's get rid of this. I know, everyone is whining. Wow, you got rid of our bathroom, you evil person. I know. Alright, the floor needs freshening up. Unfortunately, I do know what that floor is, so I'm going to have to just bite the bullet and put it in. It's not one of my favourite floors. I think it's that one. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we don't have this floor. Alright, so we can go with the ceramic tiles black and white. The closest that we can go with the ceramic tiles checkerboard. There's nothing else that really matches it, so you know what? I'm actually going to lighten the bathroom out and go with these. Maybe. Yeah, we'll leave that. So that's pretty much where we'll leave that one. I'm going to stick a light in. We're not having those in because I hate them. We're going to modernize it. So what we're going to do is just head straight back. We're going to grab this thing. We're going to make it light. And if I'm correct, we're going to discover that we're going to need 2. But for now, we'll just put 1 in. Yeah, see, that's not real great. Let's just grab that. I'm going to move this thing down to here. And I'm going to give a second one in here, about there. All right, it's better lit. So as far as our cleanup goes, we're not doing too badly. Oh, I didn't assemble the sink, did I? No, look at that, you bad builder, you. All right. It's a towel radiator. What I actually want to do is I'm going to remove it and we're going to put it back in somewhere else. Huh. These guys are like, what? Stop complaining, boys. We're working it out. All right. I'm going to put the towel radiator up here. So we'll just mount that in place. So what we're doing is repairing all the things as we go. I know I've got to do the walls and everything's a bit backwards, but that's okay. Alright, that's in. Now I have a shower bay here. And I'm thinking we might put in, seeing as I can choose any shower I like, we're going to put in one of these fancy little end showers that came with, I'm pretty sure it came with the HGTV. Yeah, so we'll use Infinity, go into bathroom, and I really want to use, you can have either the Oldens or the Jeans shower without the tray, and they should theoretically take up that entire back wall and look really swish. So to use these, you're going to need the HGTV DLC. Now that's going to cause me some heartache, isn't it? Fine, we're going to turn that into a corner shower. So I have an Eli corner shower. I'm not sure if this is going to be the right corner for it, but let's give it a shot. The glass is fine. Light grey is good. All right. Oh. Right, it would help if I read the instructions. That's not a shower corner, that's a bathtub corner. So none of my showers are going to fit. Fine, we'll put a bathtub in there. Now that is going to limit us to the sorts of bathtub we can have. I mean, the Akami is not going to fit in here, but let's have a look anyway. It's kind of pretty. That's not... Alright. We're going with our grey theme, but as you can see, that thing is huge and it won't fit. Pretty sure the Omam is going to have the same problem. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be limited to one of 2 bathtubs. Either this mountable tub with decor, and that's too big, right? Or I mean, the oval looks pretty, but I'm actually thinking we're going to go with the normal mountable bathtub, and it's the only bathtub that's going to fit in that space. But I'm thinking that the reason some of our clients are interested is because it has a bathtub option. So, pardon me, let's just do this. Oh wow, you actually get guided as to what bit to poke next. Alright, so now we have a bathtub and a toilet, and okay, so there's going to be a few more things needed in here, but there's now no red showing, so all of that is pretty good. The bedroom. Okay, this is the same rug that we bought before. Pretty sure it's off the screen now, so we'll just hit floor, we'll go rugs, we'll go harem. It's a small, and we used the grey border and the strips. So we're going to pop that in there as soon as we get rid of this one. Although, to be honest, I think this is a kid's room, and maybe we should use something more colourful. So I'm thinking maybe we should use a bigger rug in here. Can I use a super big rug? Yes. Right, now we have a super big rug. These bunks. Alright, let's see if I can find the right model bunk. I'm not painting the walls, whatever that is. That looks like red. It's certainly not going to happen. Let's have a look. So I'm looking at some kind of checkerboard pattern for these things, and it looks like I've got white. So, alright, maybe I should have stuck with the harem like before. That's fine. Let's go. Furniture. Beds. These are awesome. Now, some of these bunk beds you're going to find are actually in your there's some being added to your base as well. So you've got these are available in your base house flipper. They were added for free. I'm really pleased actually, because the only bunks there used to be were in the Apocalypse flipper, and they're not very attractive. So now you can have nice bunks in your bunker even. Okay, let's have a quick look through. There are a couple of more bunks in here that you get with your HGTV, and these are the bunks we're looking for. We have a bunk bed with patterned cushions and a light coloured bunk bed. I'm thinking we might be looking at the light coloured. Let's just have a flick through the bedding and see what we can find. Oh, well, that just goes to show how wrong you are. Let's try the thing with patterned cushions. It was pretty clear. Wow. So I've never really played with these. That looks like what we've got on the bed now. Alright, let's just have a quick look and check. No, it's not. Alright, it's not that one. That one. So this looks like maybe it's another bunk bed that we don't have. Yeah. Alright. It's not really grey, it's more green. I don't want to do another green room. I mean, the walls are pink. We could go with the pink. And the frame is supposed to be white. There's no white frame. Okay, that's a pain. Let's just see what we can find. Pretty sure that's the... Okay, maybe the frame isn't white. Maybe that's another... Maybe it's a dark frame. Or maybe I'm looking at the wrong bed entirely. Maybe it's these. I don't think so though. Right, so that must be the yeah. Get a grip. Okay, bedding. There's some really pretty bedding in here. I like that. Be a dark bedroom though. Again, the only checkerboard pattern seems to be that pink. That pink pattern. Can I get white in the bunk bed though? Where's my frame? Oh, yep, up the top. So yes, we can do white and we can do grey. Alright, so what colour do we think these are? Well, it's either white or grey. Let's go with the... Alright, so but the pillows are different, aren't they? So it's not that. It's probably definitely is this bottom one. Alright. So we don't have... The only pattern we've got that's close to that is this. Which means the frame is probably grey wood. Alright, so let's just have a quick look at the different forms of bedding we can have with the grey wood, and we'll just go with whatever suits it best. That actually is looking good. That works. Contrasting. Just have a look at that. Alright, so we are going to stick with the original checker plate kind of thing. We are going to go with the frame being that. It's not the same as those, but somehow I don't think these guys are in here for the patterns. Let's get the bunk beds back in. Again, I'm going to come back through and change how this looks, but for the moment, so we need that bed. All right, let's have a look at that. So that's one of our double beds. It's one of the cheaper double beds. It's not the Orion. It's actually one from the original set. I think it's the double bed. No, it's not the double bed grill. Actually, I could be wrong. It might be. You know, it might be a Hermes. Matter of fact, I think it is a Hermes. So the wood, they used a white wood, but we're going to match it to the bunks and make it a grey wood. There's no way we're going to match the bedding. I do like that. I mean, if you look at it, let's just buy that. As you can see, yep, so it's definitely a Hermes. It's got stripes. I know if I'm matching the colours, it'll have to be chain bloom. But I'm thinking that's probably a better match. So we're going to go with that. Yep. And we'll just sell that one out. So we can't exactly match it. Everyone's whining. Wait, a young couple needs their bed. Yes, but probably not in the kids' room, okay? So let's pop that in there. I'm going to go back to what this carpet was originally. And we'll just stick with see if it's still here. So as close to the original as I can get is probably with that. Actually that, no. We'll stay with what we did with the lounge room. Just pop that there. Oh boy, that is so not staying. I'm not sure what we're going to put in its place. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Go to lamps. Ceiling. Star Kids, huh? Did I mention I don't have kids' toys? I prefer different toys. Alright, I still prefer that to the other one. So that's kind of as close as I can get it without duplicating the lampshade that I dislike. So is that all there is in this house? That can't be right. Let's just head out this way and see what I've missed. The wall cladding is going. It's going to be something different, I tell you. Okay. So we've pretty much duplicated what furniture we can for this side of the house. Now we have to go back through and finish it properly, but that is kind of where that stands. Which means we can toddle over next door and start messing around with it. I also should, let's just sell that to start with. We are going to revamp the front doors because we can. Front door red with the grey wood. No, that's white. Where's grey? There it is. Alright, that we can duplicate, and I don't mind duplicating it. It's the... let's duplicate it first before we sell it. I'm looking at brighter furniture. We are going to go with the grey wood though for everything. So let's start with the lights. Lamps, ceiling, gravibus, chandelier. We'll do that. That up there. Sell that one. Alright, and it's definitely going in there. Gee, that's huge. Alright, we need... these will probably end up migrating to the kitchen. We'll do that in just a tick. But first we're going to go furniture, tables. And that coffee table's down the bottom somewhere. And we'll make it grey wood. And we need a bowl and a tiny fork. Let's go into kitchen accessories. There's our fork. And a deep bowl. Thinking it has to be one of the salad bowls. Just neither of them looked right. Yeah, okay, that now looks right. Alright, we're going to leave it as grey, but I might... No, we're going to contrast it. I'm going to match it to the sofa. Right, we need one of these sofas. Let's see if we can match that. Like I said, it's relatively new. I think it's one of those or one of these. One of these. And the legs, well, we're going to make them grey wood as well. That's exactly what it is. Alrighty, let's alright, firstly I should be cleaning. So just make sure that none of the dirt gets registered as still being here. Okay. Now we'll get rid of this. Grab this sofa and swing it and put it in the corner here. Then we're just going to move everything over. that's that section cleaned up. I'm not looking at a dirty door, so let's just get rid of this. And we will replace it with another closet door. Doors and windows. And we go for the... No, that is the grey one. We go for a grey wood. Flip it round so we can actually open it. There we go. I may change that. All right, now, oh my goodness. You know what? The clock looks fine. We might just leave that there, but we will get rid of all of this stuff. And now we'll just get rid of the dirt. So it looks like we had two very different sorts of families living here. But the trashy looks fine. We'll keep that. The chair, on the other hand, that's a sofa, and it needs to be... I'm not going to make it white. We're going to make that red to match the rest of the house. So furniture, armchair. And we're kind of looking at that one. I'm going to go with the crummy red. And we'll just get rid of this. So whatever these people find attractive about this particular house, they're going to hopefully have, and what we'll do after we've done that is tweak it. That clock is very cute. I'm not sure it fits here, but that's fine. All right, so we need a wooden desk with a red thing. We're going to make it a grey wood desk to match into the rest of the house. So let's go with desks. It looks like it's one of these. Yeah. Okay, the tabletop's fine. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. Don't know if grey wood's going to work. No. Does need a contrast. So if I did this, yeah, okay. It's very startling is what it is. However, let's see how we go. The walls are not going to remain pink. Alrighty. I'm thinking we might keep, let's just grab this chair and tuck it in as best we can. Right, that bit's done. We're just going to grab these books and dump them on the table, because they look pretty clean, and I'm thinking whoever buys the place is going to like it. So yeah, and we might just turn them up the right way once we start putting them on the shelf, so that's going to be a bit painstaking. There's part of my brain going, now I need to renovate this house again, doing just a free-for-all. So like I said, this is my experiment, just to see who buys the house. If you get it, pretty much as close to standard as it is, but maybe, like I said, I'm matching things up so they look a little bit. Well, I'm going to find that clock because it is starting to drive me crazy now. Accessories, clocks. Wow, there are some nice clocks in here. All right, cuckoo clock. That's pretty. Okay, so I don't think, I mean, that's really striking. But I don't think the clock suits the area. We're going to go for something a bit different. That looks fairly close. Leave it like that, put the grey wood in, and we've got a match. So yeah, I think we'll do that. Zap that. So now we've got just a slightly more modern look. These two bookshelves come from the not the HGTV, the base house flipper thing. So I should be able to replace those. Fairly easily. Uh-oh, where have they gone? Here they are. They're bookcase vents, and we're going to get them. Soft maple looks nice. Grey wood is quite dark. I'm thinking we probably want the soft maple, but so there's the grey wood. Yeah, we want the soft maple. All right, let's zap these out of here. And we'll grab the bookcase ven and flip it. All right, so this is what was in this space here. And then the books would have to all go back individually. All right, so we've now put everything almost back the way it was. Except I haven't done that. Let's grab our mirrors. So decorations, go to mirrors. Mirror now sand with the soft maple. Ooh. I'm thinking for the now sand it might actually be the grey wood we want. Let's just take this out. All right. Yeah. See, it matches the door just fine. And it would match in here. Okay, so we're going to stick with this. Okay. Yeah, I see why he's got that there. That's a trip hazard, but okay. The floor is a beige carpet, and I'm thinking that's probably not the best floor covering. We'll do something with that later. Now we've got a lot of red over here, and we've got yellow. That's just not going to be allowed to live. So let's just go into here. Let's get rid of that. Grab that. And the light. Right, I've got no problems putting that back in. Oh gosh. Okay, hang on. Let's just remove the rubbish. I know, right? It's yeah, that's a problem. And then we just need to clean everything. That was a floor stain. That was a chair stain. All right, so there was definitely some ook in there. Okay, so we need 4 bucket chairs. I'm actually probably going to replace that little table with a bigger table if I can get it in. So let's see how we go. That looks like an Otto. So furniture, tables. So we have a round dining table, and now this is the Otto wooden coffee table, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we're actually going to take the coffee table out of here, and we're going to replace it with a, well, we can either go with the Otto, there it is, the round table Otto, which is just a bigger version. Actually, I think that will fit in nicely. We'll just pop it over there for the minute. Get rid of that. All right, and now we need to replace these chairs. We're going to give them red fabric rather than yellow, because basically the red will match in better with the lounge room. Okay, so these are Jacob Bright coloured chairs. There's no red in that. Urgh. Okay, and there's no red in that. That's a pain. Oh, wait. So I can have bright red. Yeah, no. I can have red. Yep. We are going to do that. All right. So let's get rid of these. So we've nearly finished nearly finished our kitchen furniture, sorry, our furniture replacement for this area, which is kind of interesting. So let's I can see why they put the little table in though, because that bigger table takes up so much space. All right. So what we'll do is we're going to finish this session having replaced the furniture in here, and next session we're going to start up and we're going to fix the kitchen area, just basically putting in the furniture that just replacing all of these cupboards here. But on that note, this is where I'm going to leave you. You guys have a really good day out there. If you like the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I'll check you later.